And we are live. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so frustrated right now. Okay? Let me tell you what happened. What? I turn on OBS. What? I go to start my stream. What? I notice there's an update. They change everything. And by change everything, they change like a few things. But every time OBS updates, it changes the sources of my sounds. It changes the sources of my microphones. It changes all of my settings. And then I have to go back in and fix them because I assume things should just work the way they're supposed to when they worked the last time that I used them, because I didn't change any of my settings. So why do I have to go back in and adjust and fix all of my stuff when you update your fucking software? I don't know. But that's a problem that OBS puts on me to fix. You know what? I can barely get these streams to work when I know exactly what's going on, let alone when you guys change everything. Very annoyed right now, but it's okay. We're up and running now. I know a couple people have already said, they're like, wow, I didn't know you were still streaming. I didn't know I was still streaming. Listen, I will never lie to you guys on purpose. I will never intentionally lie to you guys. Let me say it that way. But your boy's been a little stressed out. Your boy's been a little stressed out. This MegaCon thing, it's got me stressed the fuck out. Okay? I am not doing well. Okay? It's a lot. I'm not good with people. I'm not good with large crowds. I'm not good with social interactions. I barely have any friends to speak of. The ones I do have barely tolerate me, and that's okay. I understand. And so the idea of being in a large building with 200,000+ people in it, some of which have seemed to developed a bit of an affinity for me, enough that they want to come up and say hello to me at said 200,000+ people meetup. It's a lot, okay? I am stressed the fuck out, okay? And my go-to stress response is to either disappear into some kind of obsessive video game or to sleep. And I've been trying to do both. But I'm back now. I'm here. I missed you guys. I appreciate you guys very much. I am excited to meet you guys. Please never, ever, ever let me come across as unthankful or unappreciative of you guys. I love you guys. It is a me thing. Okay? I'm so bad, okay, at social stuff. So we're gonna make it happen, okay? We're gonna make it happen. I'm excited. First and foremost, I know somebody was first in chat. I don't remember who it was. I'm not sure. I can maybe go back into chat and see, but I think we're past that. You know, maybe I'll just randomly press a button and just say congratulations to whoever's first. I'm kidding. I had to say it first because I know the person that's first in chat, and I had to give her a little bit of a hard time. Ladies and gentlemen, you know her. You love her. I love her. Okay? Our girl, our home girl, mod extraordinaire, one of my wonderful friends, Mrs. Rough Night, first in chat tonight. Mrs. Rough Night, your soul's glowing.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just
Let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth.
just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow.
Shout out. John Ambler says, I'm not wearing pants right now. If that makes you feel better, Meek. It does make me feel a little bit better. Just a little bit. I was going to say, I was about to shout at you. Oh, I know. I know when I said it, I was like, I know she's going to be like, motherfucker, don't you dare do this to me. It's okay. I'm just messing with you. Shout out to Mrs. Rough Night. We love her. Appreciate her very much. What's going on, everybody else? I'm going to start saying hi to people in chat. Chat's already jumped well on me, so I know I've missed a bunch of people. I know I saw Sissy. Shout out to Sissy. Gonna see you at MegaCon. Angie Blanket in chat. Turd. Ferguson. My nemesis. You know, you're lucky I appreciate you. Because, yeah. What's up, Neil Horn? Shout out. For the glory of the Custodes. I mean, they're all right. They're pretty cool. What's up, Binary Recoil over on Kick? Shout out to my Kick people.
Nice.
Shout out to John Ambler, Ladybug, Historic Entertainment, Brimstone, Anna. Hi, Anna. Good to see you. We got Brimstone in chat. Turd says my phone is at 4%. Plug in your fucking phone. Fifth Down Sports, shout out. Good to see you in chat. Appreciate you. Jared the Hut says, all weekend I felt alone and abandoned, bereft of no hope and joy. No Friday night Meek, no Saturday afternoon Meek, no Sunday Meek. Then Jay went and got struck, so no hangover. Well, there was a hangover over on Rumble. But I understand. I was going to try to stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and the stress got the better of me. I spent the whole weekend sleeping and stressing out. Trying not to throw up. So, hello, Ladybug. Good to see you in chat. Appreciate you. Naruto the 7th, Mod Extraordinaire, appreciate you. Mr. Rough Night, much love to you as well, my friend. Appreciate you very, very much. What's up, Camelot? A shout out went over on Camelot's channel on Friday. It was a great freaking time. Love just shooting the shit with people. It was a fun time. So I hope you had a good next day. I know you got pretty inebriated, but it was a good time. Fun conversations. We talked about quantum entanglement. It was a good time. Clown Pill 199, good to see you as well. I know Soundwave 199 was in the chat. Appreciate you, bro. Lost Braves fan says free Nagger and all his family, Meek. No, I don't think I'll do that. Nope. I don't think I'll be doing that. Neil Horn says, anyone in the chat order one of the limited edition TOMY diecast Enterprise refit models? I got mine Saturday. I did not even know that was a thing. I went to a store not that long ago, like a comic book store near us, and it's huge and they have a lot of stuff in it. And I really, really wanted to get an Enterprise E model. That's what I wanted to get when I was there. Excuse me. And I really strongly considered getting one. The problem is, it's a model. Almost every single one of them were model kits that you have to put together. And as some of the people in chat know, I have an entire army, a full army of 40K model kits that I have to put together, that I have not touched, that I have done nothing to put together. I took one model and clipped him out, smoothed the edges, and went, I am going to be terrible at this if I do not have a good space. So I was like, I can't get a model ship. I have to get one that's already put together because I'm not going to put it together. And if I have to paint it, you can fucking forget it. All of my modeling and building energy will go towards my 40K army when I get around to it. When I get around to it, who knows? Maybe before the second coming of Christ. Maybe. So yeah, that's what we got going on there. What's up, Lost Braves fans? Shout out. I have something interesting, but I'll wait till we're into it. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Let me make sure I get through everybody else. Is Meek late and gay? Always. What's up, Djangoon? How you doing? Appreciate you. Let me see here. Exit Wonderland, shout out to you as well. Weird Robot, hail to Weird Robot. Ethan Hill said, I had KFC for supper today. That sounds pretty good. That sounds really good, actually. I had Culver's, and by Culver's, literally, I just get like a triple stack of burgers with no bun. It's like the only thing I can eat from there, and it's one of the only places that, like, if I get food from, it doesn't make me sick to my stomach if I eat too much of it. So, I will say this: Burger King has kind of come in clutch recently, because if you just get like a Bacon King, and then get like an extra patty with cheese, it's like a triple stack Bacon King, that is very filling. It is very filling, very satisfying. The problem with Burger King is that, like, that whatever they use for their smoky flavoring, I can only eat it like every so often, or it'll make me sick. So it's probably not good chemicals in there. So probably bad chemicals. What's up, Harbinger? Shout out. Good to see you. If they do Vegas this year, I want to go. It sounds like Vegas is going to be around August. The way Gary said it, I'm not gonna put this directly on him because he did not commit to a date yet, but he said it's gonna be around August, and he said that there is a Star Trek convention in Vegas that he wants to schedule the meetup around. So it sounds like that's gonna be when it is. If there's a Star Trek convention, I already was planning to go to Vegas, but if there's a Star Trek convention at the same time, oh, I'm there. Oh, I'm 100% there. I fucking love Star Trek. Not modern Star Trek. Everything pre-Enterprise I love. So, we should set Anna says we should set a goal for super chats to make Mike bring me his Granite army so I can help him sort them out so he can start hobbying them. Is there enough? I don't know if there are enough super chats in the world. I don't know if there's enough super chats in the world to make me not procrastinate. There might be. I don't know. What's up, Mystery 809? Good to see you, man. What's up, Stress Level 100? I am very behind on chat right now. I'm just gonna start scrolling through really fast. I'll get caught up on super chats, and then we'll get the game started. Brimstone says, I'm excited to see you and I have a gift for you. Well, that's very, very kind. I appreciate that. Thank you. I can drop some airbrushes and paint off at his door, honk the horn so he doesn't even need to talk to anyone. Here's the thing. I also have to put them together, and I haven't even done that. I haven't even done that much. He needs to sort out what he has and make a plan so he can friggin' start. I know. That's a real problem.
No.
Turd says, as long as you can tolerate yourself, and if you can't do that, just sit back and wait for when you reincarnate in somebody else. I can barely tolerate myself on most days. Yeah, that's true. Hubby is nervous about crowds as well. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Andy Serkis and Michael J. White are going to be at Supernova in Melbourne next month. That's awesome, dude. Michael J. White did a really good interview on Joe Rogan's podcast. That was a really good interview. Loved hearing him talk about stuff. Talked about Spawn a little bit. Talked about being a martial artist, how he got there, how he got started with all of that. Michael J. White's a real one, dude. He's pretty awesome. So, 6-hour Balatro stream will happen when I'm back from MegaCon. All right, let me make sure I'm caught up. Hold on, I'm going through here. Numbers are construct by banks to invent the concept of more or lesser. That's true. It's also very true. Lord Bothever 199 says, real quick, thoughts on DLSS 5? Okay, we can talk about that real quick. Let me get caught up on super chats and we'll talk about that and then we'll get started. Wyman Sasquatch for 5 says, in the great words of Debo of the greater movie of Friday, stop being a bitch and come on. I mean, that's fair too. Should I wait before he gets into it to send the new thumbnail? I won't unveil the new thumbnail until Tuesday, Turd, but I just looked at it and it looks amazing and I love it. Like, legitimately, Turd, you may be one of the most infuriating human beings that I've ever interacted with because you dislike all of my reviews. You constantly argue with me about Resident Evil 7 and it is infuriating. And then you make these amazing thumbnails and then have really good insight into movies and your movie reviews that I went through and disliked a ton of, by the way. But like, why do you have to be like this? Thank you, Sissy. I appreciate you saying that about Camelot. It was a good time. Lucky you, I'm a pro modeler, says Andrew Kaminskas. Ooh, that sounds rad. Has he played at all, or is he done playing? I haven't started playing Jimmy Collins. Come on now, you know better than that. Hey, I just did a model ship. It was awesome. Ooh, that sounds rad, actually. How did Mike react to the thumbnail while I was watching him talk about whatever he was just talking about? I didn't react to it. I looked at my phone and smiled a little bit and then kept moving, but you wouldn't know that that's what I was doing. I love it, Turd. It looks awesome. Is it really Culver's if you don't get a pork chop sandwich? Yeah, it is, actually. What's up, Fruit of the Mystery? Matt Fun Cool, shout out as well. Meek, is your email still the same? Yes, it is still the same. I just am terrible about checking my email. Enterprise is all right. Yeah, Enterprise is okay. I'm not in love with it, but yeah. But I love Star Trek ship designs, and I desperately want the Enterprise E. The Enterprise E is one of my favorite ship designs ever created, like in anything. Star Trek ship designs are just great. Why on Sasquatch for 2 says, money, 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 money. That's not, he just said money, 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 but I assume that's what he meant by it. Or he could have meant the Mr. Krabs, money, 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 money. They could have been that too. Hold on, let me see. Where's my money sound?
The clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
What? Nope.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
I have to stop it there or else I'll get claimed. X109 for 5 says saving money until the next epic verse to get Ben kicked a 3rd time in a road tax. I respect that level of petty. I really, really do respect that level of petty. Oh no, I just deleted Lord Botha's message. That was an accident. I am so sorry, Lord Botha. Well, I just read it. I just read the DLSS 5.1. I am so sorry. That was not, I did not mean to delete that. I have fat fingers. My fingers have not gotten small yet. They're still fat. Mr. 809 for Canadian 10 says, thanks for being a good sport last Thursday. I was just having some fun with adding Chaos Satiric. Oh, dude, you're all good. You're all good. You never have to apologize. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys hanging. Meek will be going to Starfleet Academy. You couldn't make me go. You ever heard of a TV series called Firefly with Nathan Fillion? I've never heard of it. Never heard of that. I'm kidding. Yes, I've heard of the Firefly thing. If you haven't heard the news, Firefly, Nathan Fillion and the crew got back together. They're pitching an animated Firefly series right now to, they're pitching one to, I think they're pitching it to Disney. They did not specifically say who they were pitching it to. But it sounds like it's going to be Disney. And they're appealing to the fans. A lot of people said, what, you don't even have it ready. You didn't even get it approved. Well, my thing is this, I think it's smarter for them to go to their fans and let them know, hey, let's prove to these studios that we want this, instead of going to the studios first and being like, yeah, you know, here we go. And they're like, yeah, sure, we could do something. Here's what we think we should do. You know, it's like if you go the opposite way and you go to the studios with the pressure of the audience, the expectations and stuff that are going to be there are already there. You're also proving to the studios that people do want this and this actually matters, and then they can't really argue against it. And they also have to deal with the pressure of, if we don't greenlight this and there's that many fans that want it, then we're going to feel pressure from these fans for not doing it. What's up, Antonio? The chances are also, if they pitch it and it doesn't get approved from Disney, another studio might step in and try to get it. So I went to a Comic-Con before Discovery started and got a poster. I have since removed it. Yeah, I would have done that too. Charles Devane says, Epic Mike had internet problems, so just Epic Mike had internet problems, so just in case. Hail Meek, yeah, the cream of the crop on Fright Mike. Remember, this whole stream is a goddamn conspiracy, yeah. Hey, thank you, Charles Devane. Beardo's Oopsie Poopsie says, Meek, you gave me a big congrats in January for becoming a volunteer firefighter. Earlier this week, I went to my first serious house fire. Oh, snap. I hope everything went well. I hope nobody got injured. If you feel comfortable telling us about it in chat, to let us know. But I appreciate your service. You're a fucking hero. Legitimately. I appreciate your service.
America, fuck yeah!
Shout out to Beardo's Oopsie Poopsie. Weird Robot said there was a Disney Channel original movie back in the day where a girl in space liked this band and they did a song involving Supernova. Yeah. A Xenon, girl of the 25th century? 21st century. Xenon, girl of the 21st century, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Make my heart go zoom, zoom. My Supernova girl. Yep. My sister was in love with those movies. What is that weird computer voice saying? It sounds like nut. It is saying nut. It is saying nut. 100%. Hold on, let me scroll down. I gotta get caught up. JJ from New York, member for 11 months, says the studio Nathan selected has worked on Robot Chicken and Bob the Burger. I am not impressed. I came here expecting AI Shark Meek. What gives? Well, we're going to talk about that too. Yeah. So we're not going to spend a lot of time on this. I know people have been talking about it, freaking out about making videos and shit about it. This is from NVIDIA. They posted this today on X. This is about DLSS 5. So it's generative AI. When you play it and you turn on DLSS, the DLSS basically cheats. It generates frames. It can lower the quality of things that you're not seeing. And then the AI will upscale things that are in front of you, so you can run things at a lower native frame rate or lower native resolution. You can run things at like 1080p and it'll upscale it to 4K. The problem is when you start getting from really low resolutions to higher resolutions, it can make things look blurry and choppy and crappy. The thing that they've been slowly building towards is the DLSS being able to it can also generate fake frames, so your frame rate looks better than it actually is. Things like that. It's all AI tricking your eye, your human eye, to make your games perform better, which on paper is not a bad idea until you realize that the chipsets that they're creating are pushing harder towards this kind of functionality. So DLSS 5 is coming out. DLSS 5 can now also, it sounds like, add it can actually add a filter basically and like upscale not just the frame rate but the artwork itself. We've actually seen a little bit of this with Half-Life 2. There's a playthrough of Half-Life 2 with DLSS 4, I believe, where it actually like did a remake, like where it basically put like a fresh coat of paint on the game. So this is what DLSS 5 is going to look like. This is an actual screenshot actual video playthrough of Resident Evil Requiem. DLSS 5 off. This is DLSS 5 on. Picking Starfield is a weird choice. So yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's just upscaling games and supposedly make the artwork and the details look better. I'm gonna be honest. I do not think this is a particularly good idea. So that's what's going on right now with DLSS 5. I understand the potential for this. I understand the material, I understand the potential for this, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's getting so ridiculously close to Uncanny Valley, and there is absolutely no way that studios are not going to become lazier and lazier about character models and character fidelity, because I can already tell you what's going to happen, especially with big AAA studios, is they're going to put less work into character model stuff. They're going to make the skeleton and things like that function, and then they will put the expectation on DLSS 5 to do the heavy lifting for character model and character fidelity, and that is going to make games worse. because when you have tools like this, it should say, hey, we can make things look better, or hey, this bridges the gap for indie studios and bigger studios. What bigger studios will do is become lazier and lazier. They're going to put less and less work into stuff. They're going to put out more and more garbage. Listen, Matt, you thought Madden and FIFA and all of those were already lazy. Now they can literally just have a deal. They can literally just have DLSS 5 do all the work for them when it comes to the way characters are supposed to look. Oh, look at how realistic everybody looks because of DLSS 5. And if you don't use DLSS 5, well, then it's going to look like absolute dog shit. But that being said, it has spawned some really fucking good memes. Okay? It has spawned some really fucking good memes. And I gotta pull up some of them because they're pretty fucking funny. Yeah, people have been going through now, and the new meme is DLSS off, DLSS on. And some of this shit is hilarious. Let me see here. Make sure I get all the ones I can find. I know everybody's doing one right now, so I'm not gonna be able to find them all, but I'll pull up a couple of the ones that I have seen. I know Sissy will like this last one. So yeah, these are the ones that we have gotten so far, or that I saw so far, that I thought were pretty fucking hilarious. Oh my. I need a second. I need a second. Fuck, that was rough. I can only assume that was Frank the Tank. Was that hot dude looking for epic Meek banging his meat? No, because I am not a gay man. So I do not have a boyfriend or a husband. Glad some people are woken up to DF being paid for shills. What do you mean, JJ from New York? Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Yep, it was Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank for 50 says, "Hail Meek. I've returned to say that people who use the word slop, it let you know their opinion of things should have their opinions discarded because they aren't smart enough to articulate them. I will take DLSS 5 over someone who says slop." I mean, that's fair. I have seen a lot of that. That was a lot of criticism with DLSS 5s immediately just calling it slop. I've been here the whole time. Oh, been here the whole time, huh? That's wild, dude. That scared the shit out of me. I did not expect that at all. Thank you, Frank, for the 50. I do agree that the slop conversation has become similar to like people just saying woke. People will say woke about things that inherently that doesn't make any sense to say that. Calling everything that AI does slop, I think, is kind of a massive overcorrection, because not everything that AI does, I would say, is slop, because it is a useful tool for doing certain things. And you have to be able to acknowledge the good with the bad. Real quick, let me pull this up. I'm going to show you guys this. This is from our boy Adam Krigler. That one made me laugh. The slop accusations have become reactionary. Yes, absolutely. Don't you have action alerts for action games? No. Bro, I have to go in and manually change my sound alerts every time I go to do something. Like, if I go to play a scary game, I have to go manually in and change every single sound alert that I had set up. That was Rippa's. I thought this one was pretty good. That face is wild, dude. And then Phil. And then this was mine. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of proud of that. I'm a little bit proud of this. Slop kind of reminds me of public school cafeteria food. Yeah, there was like, yeah, public cafeteria food sucks, but I will say this. They used to have these spicy chicken sandwiches that were ballin' back in the day. They were like some of the best chicken sandwiches I had ever had in my life. I don't know why they were so good, but dude, I was building a front-end component and needed a JSON object with 25 inches of dummy data. AI built that array for me in seconds. It's so ridiculously useful. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds awesome. But once again, that is the importance of AI. Is a really good tool if you know what you're doing and you know what you need help with, and you know that it requires supervision. A lot of people just call it slop because there are people that just shit out stuff that the AI did. But if you use it to organize yourself, you use it to put together code, it can make coding faster if you know what you're doing and you know how to supervise it to make sure it's not putting out bad coding and codes and stuff like that. Like, absolutely. There's a lot of uses for it. And so it's more like being able to sparse out, you know, because there's like some people, I'm not saying who, there's some people who consider themselves professional writers, who, you know, who put out really stupid religious books and things like that, and play the perpetual victim on the internet and get canceled all the time, who often also unironically post furry art and weird gay furry art all over their timeline on Twitter if you look back far enough. And that person specifically just had AI shit out a bunch of like random fucking books and then claimed that it was art and then put them out on Amazon and said, look at how many people are buying my really awesome, amazing books that are literally just AI printouts that I had almost no like supervision on. I just had it shit out a book and claim that it was my creation and then tried to sell it to people. So yeah, I have no respect for stuff like that, but all right. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now. Holy shit, turd. Okay. I gotta give it to turd on this one. This one's pretty fucking good. That's pretty fucking good, turd. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking good. I respect that. Oh, Digital Foundry. Right. Okay, sorry, I'm kind of retarded. AI is a great tool, and for data parsing, the AI art is what's being referred to as slop, and guess what it is? Yeah, I think the AI, yeah, having a conversation about the AI art is a lot different, but it's just like, I do agree with Frank. There's been a lot of people that'll just immediately see the title AI and go, slop, it's garbage, it's slop, throw it away. It's like, well, also some of the things that are like being labeled AI are shit that existed already that weren't AI, but they know that it markets and sells better if they do AI. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on the game now. We also got posters for, I'll talk about this tomorrow a little bit more. We got posters for Dune Part 3. We're also getting a trailer tomorrow, and I am so fucking excited for that. It is my most anticipated movie of the year. I know a lot of people were like, oh, I don't like it. It's trash. It's all trash. We're all just trash waiting to be thrown away. But I like Dune Part 1 and 2. I actually like Part 2 more than Part 1. Surprisingly, I just flashbanged myself. I wasn't that impressed by the AI upscale thing. I'm not either. I don't think it looks better. I think it looks different. And I also think the problem is people using it incorrectly will make some art look worse. Some things are just not meant to be more detailed. Oh, if you use slop at all, I don't care about your opinion. That's fair too. I see Mike has been stalling for 45 minutes. I'm not stalling. You know, that's the thing. I like, yes, this is a gaming channel, but I like to talk about stuff too. Sometimes it's nice to have conversations about things, okay? That's all. Sometimes I want to talk about topical stuff that's been happening. And the thing is, I don't always want to do an Afrocast to do that. If I have to always do an Afrocast to talk about stuff, then like, if I try to pivot into gaming, people are like, oh, wait, you're playing a game? I didn't know you were doing this. But if I just label it a games thing, and then I like, you guys should come to expect at this point that I'm gonna rant about something at some point for a while. That's where we are at this point. You should expect me to rant for a while about things. Okay? Definitely stalling, maybe a little bit. Wyman Sasquatch for 5 says, I use AI to calculate ballistics to shoot long range shoot as trajectory, windage, spin drift, weather, Coriolis effect, and more, so I can hit 1,350 yards. I don't know if that's real or not. All of those things sounded real, and I imagine you're probably being serious, and that sounds badass, but also, I'm confused. But yeah, something, and Turd is right, some things are not meant to be seen in that level of detail. Like, that was a big thing with like 4K upscaling for a while, is everything was getting 4K upscaled, and it made some shows look terrible. Because you're like, yo, I don't want to see that person, like how thick that soap opera person's makeup is. I wasn't supposed to notice that. So, oh, so it's chat's fault? No, it's not chat's fault. Did Michael B. Jordan get a DEI Oscar? I always got to ask these questions, think to existence of DEI. No, he did not get a DEI Oscar. I would challenge anybody that did watch the Oscars and watched most of the Oscar nominations this year to tell me who did a better job than Michael B. Jordan, and prove to me that they did a significantly better job than he did in Sinners. Here's the thing. If you watch Sinners and you didn't like it, fuck, you guys got me in another rant already. If you watch Sinners and you didn't like it, that's fine. That's 100% fine. You go, I didn't really like it. It's not my thing. Okay, I get it. Totally fine. Hold on, let me read this real quick. Frank the Tank, member for 19 months, says, you know what else? Games I'm hyped for, dropping that they will have de novo a week before the game launches. Cough, 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 Crimson Desert. Or you know what else I hate? Yeah, I was pretty pissed about the de novo, and they purposely waited until right before launch to tell everybody about it because they knew it was going to pop up on Steam, and they knew that that was going to make people not want to play the game. And I'm really sick of them putting de novo in fucking video games for anti-piracy measures. Fucking stop doing it. Let it go. Like, stop letting this company talk you in to adding shit, because it costs you more money to pay them. You have to pay them to come in and try to protect your game. Get the fuck out of here. Like, legitimately, I really hope that company goes out of business. Anyways, if with Michael B. Jordan, this whole situation with Sinners, all I have heard from people is this is the new thing. Like, okay, this is the new like woke or slop thing. It's not Sinners is DEI, because that doesn't make any fucking sense to the actual story itself. But Sinners itself, all it is a remake of From Dusk Till Dawn. If you actually watched From Dusk Till Dawn and you actually watch Sinners, like, there is the only overlap is vampires attacking a bar. The vampires aren't in the bar. They didn't stumble onto the vampires in a bar. The vampires attack the bar that they're in, drawn to it by music. They even explain where the vampires came from. They explain a little bit more about the vampires in this movie. You actually get context for the vampires and what their motivation is and everything, okay? People don't complain when they see other movies are obviously homages to other films. Most of Quentin Tarantino's work are homages to other films that have come before it. Star Wars is an homage to Flash Gordon and Seven Samurai, and nobody complains and goes, "Oh, Star Wars is a remake of Seven Samurai," or yeah, Seven Samurai. They don't. Nobody complains about any of that stuff. You don't see people doing that. This movie doesn't borrow beat for beat from Dusk Till Dawn. There's no random family that they kidnap or anything like that. And this whole thing, like, about it just being a remake, it was like one fucking person said it and everybody went, "Oh my god, yeah, that does have vampires. You know what? Yeah, they must be exactly the same film." And so they just dismissed it on that and alone instead of actually having a conversation about. Thank you. JJ from New York for 50 says, oh geez, all of this talk. Okay, I'm gonna get to that in a second. Fucking shit with the Jesse Ventura. Sinners wasn't woke, but Michael B. Jordan wasn't that great. I don't particularly agree with that either. Like, I don't particularly agree with that either, because I think he did a really good job in that movie. Playing Stack and Smoke. I thought he did a good job. If you don't like it, I get it. Like, that's fine. It's okay. You don't have to like the movie. But people saying it's garbage because it's just a shitty remake of From Dusk Till Dawn did not watch the fucking movie. Or they haven't seen From Dusk Till Dawn. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. But here's the other thing too. Everybody complained about how many nominations it got. They're like, the DEI. My thing is, name another movie. Name any other good movie that came out this year. There was a very, very small handful of movies that stood out this year as actual really quality good movies. There was a lot of bad movies that came out this year. A lot of garbage movies that came out this year. Frank says Django Unchained is just a worse version of Django from the 60s, which they even acknowledge that that's what it's kind of a remake of that. Although I like Django Unchained too, but the thing is, name any other movie that came out this year that had the same ambition of because that's the thing, regardless of whether you like the quality or not, regardless of whether you like the movie or not, looking at the quality of it, they actually had great sound design, they had great cinematography, they actually had good acting, good music, they had good costumes, they had good set designs. None of it was, the movie does not feel lazy at all. You can even not like Michael B. Jordan's performance, and that's okay too. But he wasn't lazy. He's not phoning it in. Now, if Sinners came out in a year where you get things like There Will Be Blood or Lord of the Rings or any of these other movies, were things that you would consider like really high quality, amazing films, No Country for Old Men, something like that, that movie might not even got nominated for half of the things that it did, but there was nothing else in competition with it. There was nothing else in competition with that film. And I even think, like Andrew Fraser says, I thought that Sammy and Remick were better. I think they were too. I think they did a great job. Especially this being the kid who plays Sammy's first movie. Absolutely. But saying that Michael B. Jordan is a DEI win when everybody celebrated Leonardo DiCaprio getting a win for eating bison liver. But at the same time, us having this conversation is 100% the fault of the Academy for refusing to actually be unbiased and actually rank movies fairly, because they don't. And once again, when you're constantly going out of your way to try to push, like, the whole, like, Oscars so white and ignoring all of the fucking black nominees that year in favor of just trying to say that the Oscars don't like black people, ignoring Sidney Poitier winning an Oscar in the 60s at a time where, like, that actually was a huge accomplishment, and all of the black men and women in all aspects of cinema, and Hispanic men and women and Asian men and women that have all won Oscars over the years, and you're gonna and push this narrative that somehow the Oscars are racist, that's the shit that's gonna make people not listen to you. So this is just as much the fault of the Academy for the way that they've handled shit over the years. But I think Sinners was a really good movie. I was very, very, very happy with it. I've watched it now multiple times, and I've liked it more every time I've watched it. I think Ryan Coogler is a very gifted director, and I think the dismissal of him because people are like, well, we're just sick of the DEI slop and stuff. If that wasn't a narrative that was out right now, if that wasn't a narrative in cinema right now, Ryan Coogler would consistently be praised. Would be consistently praised for being like one of the best directors working today. So, anyways. Well, I gotta actually remember the controls for this. Blade mode, ninja run. Okay, hold on. Switch lock on, sub weapon. I think I got it. Ryan Coogler is shit. Have you seen his X-Files reboot? Have you? Because it's not out yet. I haven't seen it. If it's bad, it's bad. I'll give him shit for it. But... Oh, JJ from New York. Where's my reading? Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. You just reminded me of that. JJ from New York. Okay, I gotta read this in Jesse's voice. Hold on. Why don't you tell me? All of this talk of AI reminds me of the time I infiltrated North Korea under orders from President Bush. This is President Bush Jr., not Senior. Actually, no, maybe it was Senior. I don't know. They kind of look alike to me. It just so happens that Kim Jong II was working with China and Russia on an AI satellite called Electric Eye, and only I could stop them. A lot of people don't know this, but I was the first man ever shot into space without a spacesuit. They said, we don't have a spacesuit that can survive you coming back in from orbit. We'd have to put you in a ship. I said, we don't have time for that. And I got it. They shot me out of a experimental cannon into the ionosphere. And then I myself just held my breath and I came back in from orbit and survived. I'm the only guy that's ever done that. They said, we've never seen anyone do anything like that before. Shout out JJ from New York. I appreciate you. I'm trying not to get caught up in it. You want to hear a show I'm rewatching? The Last Kingdom on Netflix. Oh, I love The Last Kingdom. I won't spoil anything. The Last Kingdom is excellent. The Last Kingdom is excellent. It's one of the best shows that Netflix like ever helped produce. Yeah. How do I get across there? What does Jesse Ventura think of AI? Well, why don't you tell me what you think about AI? Why, you know, how do you think I feel about computers trying to take the jobs of humans? Well, we've already seen quite a few movies about that, haven't we? And I think we know how that all turns out for the humans. If you could just shit out any different substances, is it money or gold or anything like that? What would it be? That's a good question. Silicon, maybe? Silicon? Yeah. Something like that, so I could build things with it. You know? But like, yeah, it would have to be like some kind of rare substance. Not diamonds, something like that. Like silicon or something. Something that would be easy to shit out, but also wouldn't be Yeah, it sounds painful. I guess it depends on what kind of, listen, you asked me a question, sir. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking. Am I supposed to be doing stealth in this? I think I'm supposed to be doing stealth in this.
Cannot be. Raiden, what happened?
Oh
You're
shit, I
supposed to
died.
be stronger than this.
Listen, I'm warming up. Jesse Ventura would unionize the robots through AI. I mean, I tried to unionize the WWF back in 1976. You need to beat this game so you can play the peak that is Resident Evil 9. Well, I'm playing this to finish it because I said I would, but also because I'm not going to start Resident Evil 9 until I'm not starting RE9 until after I'm back from MegaCon. Yeah, I don't want to start RE9 until I'm back from MegaCon, just because there's, there would be like, yeah, I wouldn't have enough time, so. But I'll be back from MegaCon on Sunday. That's the day I'm planning on coming back. And then I'll start on, if I haven't finished this, we'll finish this up, and then we'll get back to like, we'll start Resident Evil 9 shortly after I'm back there, so we can actually like play it all the way through. Zulu Reality said Epic Michigan won't answer my question. What's your question? I didn't even see your question. Listen, I'm getting yelled at a lot right now for answering questions, okay? I'm just answering questions. I wish I could have made it to MegaCon this year. Seems like a good time. Star Wars Theory is going too. Yeah, he's been going like every year though. So like I don't, you know, I don't see
The
like.
main exit is sealed. I very much doubt you can get through there. The catwalk above you was connected to a corridor meant for transporting materials. You can take that to the elevator.
I don't see him like not going over the next few years unless something weird happened with MegaCon. I don't see Star Wars Theory not going. So I think that's something you could probably bank on him going every year to something like that. So. Probably gonna do what I did during Silent Hill when you do 9. Hopefully I'll be able to avoid spoilers better. He ignored me all night, says Darth Bane. I'm not. You guys are out of control. I'm not ignoring anybody. I didn't even know you were there. How do I get across this? You could have a massive dick, but it only works sometimes, or a small dick, but it worked all the time. What would you pick? I mean, you got it. What do you mean by work? Like, do you mean like all of a sudden like I couldn't pee out of it, or like it didn't like I couldn't get hard, or what? Like that's the thing about what you got to define to me what you mean by work. Because if you could, you know, if it's like, oh, it doesn't work, like I can't pee out of it or something, then like, yeah, no, I don't want that at all. I like being able to urinate. It's important to my bodily functions that I can urinate properly. So, oh, look at that. There was a chest over here. Look, I get it, Epic Bike. I'm a low tier super chatter, not worthy. That's wild. Hunter says, I'm having a rough day. I had breakfast and some fire ass biscuits, right? Pillsbury Doughboy pre-frozen ones. They're great. Just pop them in the oven. Well, anyways, the honey got in my beard. Why is that a rough day? That sounds like a good time. Honey in the beard, you can save it for later. It's good for the skin. Screw Waiter says it's a 40-hour drive to Orlando, so it's too much of a commitment to go to MegaCon. 40-hour drive? Is that what you meant? That's a long drive. When Tesco says, look, I get it. You're not a low tier super chatter. Hi. No erections, no peeing. No, I wouldn't want that. I'd rather just have a tiny pee. Where does the pee go if your dick is inoperable? That's a really good question. I don't know. Somewhere not good. Oh, another chest. I have to cut my beard? Oh, you have to cut your beard because there was too much honey in it? That doesn't sound like a good time. No, stop looking for me. Wait. Wait. No. Dang it, it did pop up just as I got to him. One man Cobra raid. Hey, what's up, Rickshaw? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the raid. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Hey, what's up, SD0? How you doing, man? And Jewish Ryan. Hey, shout out Jewish Ryan. Son of a bitch. Just let your woman lick the honey out the beer, yeah.
What's wrong? Answer me! Guidance! Guidance!
I'm doing so bad at this right now. I'm so distracted. Was my deleted comment controversial or something? Jordy, here's the thing. Rickshaw, don't bother super chatting. He just ignores them. What? I'm not ignoring any super chats. If I miss your super chat, it's because I didn't see it. I'm pretty sure I've read all of your super chats tonight. Why, I mean, Sasquatch. Yeah, I literally read all of your super chats tonight. What are you talking about? Yeah, I've read every single one of your super chats tonight. Yeah, and I don't know if there's a deleted comment. I had nothing to do with it because I don't delete comments. I can't even delete comments from where I'm at on, like, from StreamYard. I can't even delete comments. So if your comment got deleted, that was nothing to do with me. That's usually a YouTube thing if that happens to you. Yeah, I do not delete comments. I don't monitor people's like
I very much doubt you can get through there. The catwalk above
I don't monitor people's stuff, so yeah, that's 100% a YouTube thing.
You can take that to the elevator.
I don't delete comments. I'm a nice mod. Well, yeah, and if we did delete a comment, typically we'll let you know. Like if you're saying something that like would get you in trouble, typically a mod will let you know, hey, like let's chill or let's like dial it back. We're not just gonna delete your stuff and then not tell you anything or not let you know why that happened. So who's getting Crimson Desert? I'm gonna get Lost Haven. Says Mike never reads my super chats. That's wild, dude. I want to get it. I'm probably gonna wait until I get back from MegaCon though to do something with it. Yeah, I'll probably wait till I'm back from MegaCon before I pick it up, but I do want to pick it up. I'm annoyed that it has the Nouveau, but also the nice thing is, here's the thing. The thing I'm actually happy about is the fact that waiting until after MegaCon means that some other people will be able to play it and we'll be able to get an idea of exactly what's going on with it.
Straight ahead to reach the elevator.
We'll be able to get an idea of what's going on with the game and what the quality level of the game is before it comes out all the way.
My apologies, Raiden. I seem to have fallen behind. No worries.
YouTube AI tends to delete any comment it deems as offensive. Yeah, I have nothing to do with that, so.
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten Jack back. Then that is
Hey,
your
Random
true
Massive Animation.
nature.
Have a good night, buddy.
More or less. Still interested? I find no reason to alter my objectives. From the moment we met, you have acted on emotional urges. You speak of protecting those weaker than you. Such people number in the billions. It is impossible. You cannot save every human being in the world. You cannot save every street child. After extended observation, I have come to a conclusion. Your actions are rooted in affinity for those from similar circumstances as yours.
Uh-oh.
Guess so. Not much of a superhero after all, huh? However, your emotional status is understandable. Perhaps I share this same affinity.
Oh.
Well, if that's what you feel, then glad to have you.
Don't worry,
along.
Vera will have Crimson
Roger.
Desert done by the time we get back from MegaCon. Maybe. I don't know. I don't typically with video games, especially movies, is a little bit different. Like that Robot Dog has no chill. Yeah. With movies, it's different. Like I will listen to somebody do movie reviews and people I trust because like typically if I say I trust a movie reviewer, I'm aware of what their bias is or where they lean towards, and I can usually predict pretty accurately where somebody's going to feel about a film. Occasionally I get surprised, but most of the time you can usually tell. So like movie reviewers and stuff, I'm like, oh, okay, they're probably not going to like this movie, or they probably will, or whatever. Or if I really know nothing about it. But like once I know, like, okay, cool, this is somebody's this is their leaning, or this is how they feel about movies, then I can kind of develop a trust for them. But the problem is, like, with video games, video game taste is so subjective. Unless you're like, yo, I am just a Pokemon Nintendo guy or whatever it is, like, video games are super subjective, you know? Like, you have people that say they don't like The Witcher because they don't like the game mechanics of the fucking Witcher. Like, one of the greatest games ever. They're like, well, I just don't like the combat. And you're like, oh, okay. That's surprising because it's a fucking phenomenal game. But, like, yeah, to me, video game reviewing is like far more subjective and far harder to parse out. Also, it depends on exactly what the video game reviewer, like how much they play it and what kind of stuff that they do. Because there's some games where if you just play it straight through and you just go, I just did the story and I didn't really like this game, you might have missed out on some really cool moments, or you might have missed out on some really important stuff in the game. Whereas like other games, you're like, yeah, like just running through it is the right way to do it. So yeah, like I have a hard time with video reviewers, or video game reviewers, so I don't really listen to a lot of people. Typically, if it's something I'm curious about, I will just play it when I can, as soon as I can. Thing is, I'll also listen to fan suggestions more than anybody. Like, you know, like you guys will make me more curious about a game than just about anybody else will. Like than like a single reviewer will. Like if somebody's like, yo, I play this and I love this game, you should check this out. That's more of like an endorsement than a reviewer being like, I give this game a 10 out of 10. You know? Gameplay of The Witcher 3 greatly improved the other two games. Yeah. Oh snap! I gotta be live here for. I got to be here live for a minute. Hey, well, welcome in, man. I'm glad you're here. I've upset some people. They've left. I know that because I wasn't playing the game. I was talking, but I talk a lot. And if I didn't do a video game stream, then I would have got yelled at for not doing a video game stream. And if, you know, if I just done an Afrocast, I would have got yelled at for not playing this game more. I can't win. I just kind of do my thing. The game I've actually been playing the shit out of that I've been fucking loving recently has been Tainted Grail. But I'm like I'm still early Act 1 on Tainted Grail, but I didn't want to play it because I'm way too distracted by that game right now. So it'd be hard for me to actually like talk about it or like actually like engage with it, which is typically my problem with RPGs in the first place. This is not Fright Night. You are correct, it is not, which is why I did not label it Fright Night. Vicky Rooney or Sean Connery, the worst casting the Japanese man. Sean Connery. Mickey Rooney actually did a great job. Like, yes, it's super stereotypical and offensive, but he did a good job. Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Right. This can't be
I know I'm
happening.
gonna die.
Raiden?
Do you remember how to parry?
Raiden!
I do, but I'm super rusty at it. I do remember how to parry. I actually had an epiphany about parrying the other night too, that I realized that I hadn't been taking advantage of. That I hope I'll be better at in the future. But we'll see if I actually like apply that correctly. Also, this pole arm is fucking badass. I kind of love this thing. I will say this about Tainted Grail, by the way. I discovered something about it that I have some concerns with. I may have figured out a little bit like of a, I wouldn't say a hack, but I learned something about the game that I don't know how I feel about. How about John Wayne as Genghis Khan? No, that's pretty good casting. Oh snap. Mike loves the pole, confirmed. I said pole arm, not pole, like not like a pole. No. You can double as a whip? I did not know that about the pole arm. I think you were the one that said that the pole arm was really good. I did see that Irish with an arm drag. Yeah, Elbafemi dropped him. That's the kind of shit that they should have been doing with him this whole time. Yeah, Elbafemi fucking dropped Brock Lesnar, and I'm so fucking happy about it. Like, if you could do a historical war figure movie, who would you pick?
Look up, Raiden.
I probably wouldn't do anything modern. Or like modern, like I probably wouldn't do anything like in America, the American history. If I could do any, so I've always wanted, I know they already did one on Amazon, but I would still want to do it myself. But I'd love to do like a King David movie, like about him, like starting out and stuff like that. I would love to do like a intense, like an epic about like King David, then include like supernatural elements and stuff to it as well, and not just. I wouldn't want to try to make it grounded in realism and stuff, you know.
Cannot be.
Oh jeez, I'm not doing one.
You're supposed to be stronger than this.
Brock told him to put his boot on him too, respectfully. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, which was actually pretty rad. Like a King David epic could be really, really, really awesome.
Look up, Raiden. Another freight platform.
I'm trying to think like what other, like it would be cool to, I don't know. It would really depend. I'd have to look a lot more into it. I'm not like a big I like watching historical stuff, but I'm way more into like fantastical and shit like that. So that would be a story that I'd be more interested in. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know like which one would be like, ooh, this is a standout to me as like one I really want to do. Historical figures that have done some really awesome shit in history that they haven't made movies out of because they thought it was too fantastical, but that the audience wouldn't believe it. And I think shit like that would be rad too, but I don't know. You do a movie on Alexander the Great and we all know why. No! No! No, I promise. A Magic does not have a movie based on him that's beyond me. Hollywood. Dude, Hollywood's weird and dumb, and you'd be surprised at some of the shit that they've turned down over the years for very dumb reasons. Like I said, there are straight up stories in actual history that are verifiable that Hollywood won't do because they think that it's unrealistic and the audience won't believe it. Even though you can literally tell an audience like this is real, this is 100% accurate. We don't care about historical accuracy any other time, but we will when like it's about some dumb shit that doesn't matter. Wyoming Sasquatch for 5 says, Meek, you dressing like a leprechaun for St. Patty's Day, Tuesday night cooldown? I don't know. I have not got a costume together. I'd have to see if I could get a costume together in time. If I can, yes. Yes. RC Elman for 2 says, Meek, you rock. It's fucking freezing. It got very cold, yeah. Yep, it got very, very, very cold and very icy yesterday, so. Get it all off the shaft, Ryden.
Do not let them block the elevator.
I like how the main reason they say Alexander the Great was gay was because he was sad when his best friend died. Not really the strongest argument. But they also, like, have tried to say, like, King David and Jonathan were gay. Because of the way King David talked about him and stuff. The reality is, history is full of some weird shit that isn't really explainable. When it comes to cultures, because we don't understand, it's like other cultures that utilize, like, you know, kissing on the cheek and stuff like that as like a form of endearment or a form of like affection that isn't like inherently sexual. But like we get hung up on stuff like that, or even like nudity, and how we in the West prioritize like nudity and like as inherently sexual, which, like, sure, it has sexual connotation, but in some cultures it's not the end all be all. Like, there's, so it really depends on the culture, and the thing is, we don't really understand what was going on with those cultures, and so inherently assuming it's one way or another is often problematic. But the thing is too, there's a lot of shit that, like, in history and stuff that they really didn't mince words about. Like, you'd be surprised how much, like, how many things in history were not very, like, cut and dry. They're like, yo, this is actually the truth about this situation. You know, that, like, where they would just straight up say, like, yo, these two dudes were gay as fuck together. Like, 100%. And everybody fucking knew it, and they all talked about it, or they were all mad about it. And then, like, the other stuff, it's like, when you get into speculation, that's where it gets, like, weird, because then you got some people that are like, no, it's not true, and other people that are like, yeah, it's definitely true, and you just don't really know. And the better answer is, we don't really know, and making assumptions about it doesn't really help anybody, because it doesn't make sense to make assumptions about it. Sometimes you gotta kiss your homeboy and you second that. No, that's not what I'm saying. No. There's just a lot of shit that people are like, yo, I would have never been okay with that, or that would have never been acceptable today. And you're like, correct. But it was acceptable when your grandparent was around and you maybe just didn't realize it. It was like that acceptable because context matters on history. Imagine that, you know? Oh fuck, that guy's gonna start trying to drop kick me. No! Well, yeah, Lady Makara, Hollywood wants realism when it suits Hollywood to have realism, not a moment sooner. Yeah. So yeah, Alexander the Great, like, it makes sense. It looks good to be like, yeah, he was definitely gay because he was like this huge leader. And then sometimes it's like, well, they're like, no, he would never. It's like, you know, maybe he did have like a friend that he was really close and intimate with that wasn't sanctioned or didn't feel normal. I don't know. Like, I wasn't fucking there. Like, you know.
What happened? What is going on? Right, answer me.
You see a biopic about Brando and Dean's gay love story. You know, that's a good question. Bro, lock in. I'm trying. Stress level. I'm trying.
Security from the top floor to the freight elevator.
Oh god, I gotta start this all over.
Server and feeds right through them.
Oh wait, no. Give me my milk. I didn't get the milk.
Haha, more classified data. I believe I have all I need for a little surprise.
A little surprise. Dude, these guys are the bane of my fucking existence. Mike keeps choking on the shaft. No! Meek, you died again. Yeah. Dude, I love when they drop kick him. No! The drop kicking is. I'm so sick of drop kick. Bro, I'm gonna shit my fucking pants. Stop drop kicking me, you fuck. Everyone I know hates Massive. Okay, so it's not just me. It's not just me that is frustrated with these fucking things. It's their ability, their fucking lock on just. Channel the Meek method? All right, I have to run away then. Run away to fight again. Wait, that might have worked. Kind of. Maybe. You're gonna break my neck. I missed it. Oh jeez, I pressed the wrong button.
What? This can't be happening. Raiden? Raiden!
Yeah, the whole shit about why do you keep letting them ride you like that, bro? I fucking hate these things so
They are deploying
fucking
security from the
much.
top floor to the freight elevators. You pass through the server room leads right through them.
I fucking hate these things so fucking much. I don't even remember how to dodge, actually. I forgot I could dodge. I'm gonna be honest with you. I legitimately forgot I could dodge. Harambe or whatever they say. Bombay. That's wild. Harambe is wild. Why can't he just punch me like a normal person? Why can't he just punch me like a normal person does? I don't understand. Why can't he just punch me like a normal person? Fucking hate these things. You big fucking gorilla ass motherfucker. Cut your arms off. Legs, finally. Thank you for reminding me what dodge is. Harambe, you mean Phil's lover? That's wild and kind of gross, but also maybe a little bit accurate. Maybe a little bit accurate. Ooh, Harambe. I think I'm tired of the Mexican man fighting a chicken, bro. I'm so mad right now. You're not wrong. There is a Mexican man fighting a chicken, but I'm also doing really bad at this level, and I fucking hate these things.
They are deploying security from the top floor to the freight elevators.
I think I got it
You
now.
pass through the server room leads right through them.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use something different now. Maybe like... There we go. I'm gonna take out these things in the air first, and then I'm gonna worry about the guys on the ground. I usually suck at hack and slash games. I mean, I'm distracted, so like, I know I'm not like, I know I'm not like fully locked into this.
Nice try.
Oh fuck, this gorilla and this guy? Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, I might be in trouble. What's up, Sade? Blowing the cat? Afro Man did terrible things to me? Oh my god. This fucking thing again. Sade, nobody did anything to you. You're a fucking disgusting, dirty cat. Nothing happened to you. You're fine. Dude. This is probably like it's frightening how bad Mickey's aim is. Motherfucker, dude. I hate these guys so much. Freddie Percury, what?
What's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
Mike being a shitter with the EM grenades. I mean, listen, do you want me to beat this level? Or want me to just keep fucking dying? Because that's what's happening right now. Hey, Zero Strife, have a good night, man.
The freight elevators. You pass to the server room leads right through them.
I'm not doing well, okay? You could see I'm struggling. The fuck is Tatter Chaos? You know what I've also done multiple times in this game is hit the button for dodge, or hit the button for dodge that you use in Where Winds Meet. I've done that multiple times now in this game. Meek is the driver on the struggle bus tonight? Yeah. Meek, you died again? I did. I did die again. Using your sword would be better than pole arm for this section for damage? Well... Mike, you're really elevating this stream tonight? What? What does that mean? What does that mean? God, dude. Fade, I'm gonna ban you from chat. If you start telling this fucking stupid fucking story again. Holy shit, he fucking drop kicked me again. forgot Mike was here for a moment. I'm not here. I'm a figment of my own imagination. Oh God, I'm gonna have to hear this fucking beeping the whole time. Fucking kill me now, bro. You believe you saved the AIDS cat? Don't do that. Don't give that fucking cat any
server rooms ahead?
any fucking room
Yes,
to talk
according
about
to what
things.
I have here.
What should I expect to find? If they're VR training those brains, I'm guessing it won't look like your typical IT department.
Quite right. Most of it will likely be occupied by life support units. Feeding oxygen and nutrition to the brains they have stored, you know. They will also need a server to feed them the VR data, but in terms of structure, it's really more brain storage and maintenance than a server room. But no doubt it makes a convenient euphemism for what they are really doing there.
Yeah, like how CIA agents refer to where they work as the company.
Indeed. Something like that would never
company.
arouse the suspicions of rank
Oh, I
and file
missed it.
staff who may
Of
hear
course.
it.
Wow.
And I'm sure those complicit
I'll
in
probably
this
play
operation
this
feel
off
that
stream
I'm
at
not
some
calling
point
it
once I beat it the first time
training
through
room.
and then have
Even
a
something so
much
simple
better
as
time
a
with it.
name can help one ignore the truth of what they are doing. Truly fascinating how the human
Like,
brain
I like
works.
this game.
So this, whatever room, that's
But,
where Sundowner's waiting, right? If he wants a fight, I wish
Yeah,
he'd just get on with
Definitely
it.
distracted.
He didn't seem the type to run and hide.
Well, he is in charge of security, but I suspect this is not about business. If I had to guess, I would say he is toying with you, testing
Toying
you,
with
perhaps.
you.
Whatever he's doing, it won't change what's going to happen once I finally catch up with him.
I'm gonna love this next section. I am worried that I'm not gonna love this next section. Now, like, distinctively worried. Oh my God! Stop the fucking low health beeping. What's that version? What's that chirp? There's no chirp. There's no chirp.
What?
Who's
Miss
this?
Trump? She's...
No. A spare body, if I had to guess. Likely controlled by an AI.
Oh, great. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! Not this bitch again. save the cat in the chat right now because, yeah. I'm so sick of save the AIDS cat. Should have quietly banned her off stream. Or it, whatever it is. Oh, fuck. Are you saying I'd love this part because I'm getting whipped by an attractive faceless AI? Son of a bitch, bro. Oh my fucking goodness. Oh, what the? Oh, no. Hell no.
Spare mode soon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
Oh, I fucking hate this shit. Trying to get you WWE 2K26, do career mode on stream. The problem is, Tommy, I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do that. I have no idea when I'm gonna have time to get through an entire career mode on WWE 2K26. I have so many fucking games I'm behind on right now. I'm not opposed to it. I just don't know when I'm gonna have time for it. I'm so fucking angry right now. Alright, I'll save those for that fucker when he comes back. But shout out, Tommy. Hope you're doing well, man. And thank you for the 2.
What? Miss Charles?
What?
She's...
No. A spare body, if I had to guess, likely controlled by an AI.
Have fun fighting them both again, yeah. One of those kind of levels. Five grenades in the butt usually work. It works for the boys. Dude, the fucking stun mechanic in it is the thing that like might piss me off more than anything else in the world.
And a spare monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
Nope, it's a problem. Too early with the grenade, I'm sure. I hate this guy so much. Nope. I fucking hate this character so much.
Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
I have to start the whole section over again. I have to start the whole section over again. I have to start that whole section over again. Your face cam's covering the health bar. I can't move my face cam. If I move my face cam, I will fuck up my entire setup because I have no idea how to do it. Mike needs a weed gummy. I don't even do weed. I don't take weed. I don't participate in the weed. I should not have chosen this game tonight. Oh, fuck. I should not have chosen this game tonight. The way you play, it seems like you're playing sections over and over and over again. Yeah, I am. I should not have chosen this game tonight. This was a terrible, terrible decision on my part to play this tonight. I should have just fucking played trading card, TCG card shop simulator. That's what I should have fucking played. Mike's not gonna take his weed gummy. Can I have it? No, turd, you're not allowed. No, turd, you're not allowed. None of these things seem like good ideas. I'll just make sure I have these equipped for that final fight. Or that other fight. Meek needs a tortilla chip. A corn tortilla. Can I have your pills? No, you cannot have my pills.
No? A spare body, if I had to guess, likely controlled by an AI.
Show us the dig a hole game. I've already beaten that game though, like a ton. Live to win till you die. Red phosphorus grenades is what my favorite boss uses. Oh, well, lucky me. You like playing things over and over again? Yeah, you know I do. You guys know me, Mr. plays games constantly over and over and over again and never, you know, always goes back and repeats the same games. Yep. Use a mixture of Tylenol and Vyvanse for that smooth, mild autism women love. That's wild work. I respect it. What the fuck are we doing? Meek isn't stuck here, he just likes replaying this fight. Yeah, that's what it is. You guys caught me. That's what it is. Hey, what's up, Thea Feet? How you doing? How you doing, Governor Mac?
And it's spare monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
Oh fuck, I can't find his head. Oh no. There we go. Oh. I don't even fucking care what the rank is anymore.
Don't disrupt the students while class is in session. I believe you're familiar with the lesson plan. The same regimen you went through in Liberia.
We gotta start another boss fight? Are we just on like a just a
look
run?
how you turned out.
Yo, who's this guy in the
Of course,
fucking
running it in the real
jacket?
world just got a bit too complicated.
Did I enjoy that? Sure. Let me catch up, by the way, on super chats here. Remember Sasquatch for 5. I saw that one about the leprechaun. Glenathan, thank you for the 5. Says Mike, you're really elevating the stream tonight. Thank you for the 5. Tommy, thank you for the 2. Glenathan, thank you for the 2. I was reading these at the same time. Glenathan, also, thank you for the 2. Appreciate you guys. Is that Mr. X? He kind of looks like it.
Doing it virtually, though? No fuss, no muss. Straight to the brain. It's
not
a dream.
Django for 2 says, like I said, you gotta live to win, Miki. Live to win. Till you die.
Some civilians. They enjoy it, though. We give their pleasure centers a nice big jolt every time.
I'm ignoring this guy. I'm just gonna keep walking.
Plus, they get a shiny new body as a graduation present. Another thing you have in
Hey,
common.
put the poncho back on.
I chose this. They're kids, you son of a bitch.
And kids are cruel. All people are by nature. They just lose touch with it as they get older. Start thinking they know right and wrong. That's immoral. War crime this, code of conduct that.
His voice sounds familiar.
You can
He sounds like Nappa.
manipulated,
Vegeta.
performing all kinds of atrocities. And there's nothing like a good atrocity to keep a
Hey,
war
Vegeta.
going.
That's why I'm shutting you down.
I'm not
Just
wearing
don't see the
hockey
bigger picture,
pants.
do you?
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Say you bring this whole place down. Waltz out of the rubble with all these precious brains. Nothing.
Am I ignoring this guy to go find the toilet? Yeah, I'm like, hey, I gotta poop, bro. I don't want to
All
talk.
the guys in charge are long gone. We've got offices around the world. We're just suppliers. We don't create the market for war. And who does? The Patriots are gone. Those guys just manage the war economy. They didn't invent it. Did you think every battle in history was all part of some big old conspiracy? Bullshit!
Yeah?
War is just part of who we are. Why fight it? Anyway, none of this will matter in 3 hours. Demand for PMCs is about to skyrocket. Like the good old days after 9/11.
Why is his head so small? That's a good question.
What are you talking about?
Remember the bug planet, Vegeta? Vegeta?
Follow me.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Raiden, get Sundowner. Do not lose him this time.
Just double checking if there's anything cool around here first. Can I cut this door open? No. Are there any secrets? Can I cut this? No. Fun fact, the room you're in is in the shape of a brain. I believe that. Ooh. It was those people. Why is Miki fighting Hassan Piker? You more of a poncho or lefty guy? I'm sick of Turd. Had it up to here with Turd Ferguson. Oh my fucking goodness. Can't believe you missed the good old days after 9/11. You know, I'm after that boss fight, the little one-liners not making me particularly happy right now. What the fuck is that? Oh shit, here we go. He's got wings, doesn't he?
How's
Fuck.
this, Jack? We can play up here without damaging the merchandise. What happens in 3 hours? Don't matter. You're too late. Even at Mach 2, you wouldn't make it. And killing you is gonna take some time. Slow and painful.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
If you destroy all of them, you get something from it? Oh. Mike, buy me in a Ahiago face sombrero, a Metcon. I will not do that.
Kids are cruel, Jack.
I will not
I'm
do that.
very in touch with my inner child.
What? What? Huh?
You can be crueler than that, Jack.
Explosive armor. Raiden, keep your blade away from that shield.
Don't hit him when you got the shield up. Gotcha.
Your body should analyze it for you. Show you where to attack so it does not detonate. If you can only hit the right spot with your blade, maybe you can drop his gun.
Wow. Thiago? I don't give a fuck how to pronounce. Why would I want to know how to pronounce that word correctly? Fart sound? I can't reach my fart sound right now. Oh, that's how to do it. Okay. You have to actually line up. I'm definitely gonna die here.
Can't lay a finger on me. Right? This can't be happening. Right?
Pronounce that word correctly is like knowing how to maintain a beard equally as gay. I mean, knowing how to maintain a beard isn't particularly gay if you like. It's just about how you maintain it. Like people that are like super fussy over their beards are different than somebody that's just like, yo, I like to make sure that my beard is like clean and stuff.
Explosive ammo. Right. Keep your blade away from that shield. Your body should analyze it for you. Show you when to attack so it does not detonate. If you can only hit the right spot with your blade, maybe you can drop his gun.
Yeah, Thiago isn't Thiago or however you fucking pronounce it isn't gay. It's just it's definitely geeking. It still fucking blew up. Cool.
Lay a finger on me. You can't break this shit, Jack.
Gotta cut the thing, holding the shield after you get it open. No cigarette, no sleep, no sound. I don't know what that means. Turd. Thiago thing doesn't appeal to me. I just don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it either. Just like the ASMR stuff. I don't think I understand.
You can be cooler than that.
I get on paper why somebody would like it, but I don't. Does nothing for me.
Explosive ammo. Right. Keep your blade away from that shield.
Hey, have a good night, sis. Appreciate you.
Your body should analyze it for you. Show you where to attack so it does not detonate. If you can only hit the right spot with your blade, maybe you can drop his guard.
Lay a finger on me.
Holy shit. There we go. You are correct. I cannot. Looking for a church of cross-eyed women? Heard you're out of control.
Lay a finger on me.
Can't break this deal, Jack.
I'm gonna die again. Gotta take your time in with him? Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong? Answer me! Guidance! Guidance!
I'm gonna call it. I can tell I am not in the headspace for this game right now. And I am going to get progressively more angry, and then I'm just gonna fucking delete the game off my computer. And I don't want to do that. I actually would like to keep this game, so I'm gonna call it here in the game because I'm getting actively annoyed right now. But yeah, I'm planning on. So I won't. Obviously, not gonna be streaming Thursday, Friday, or Saturday because of MegaCon. I come back home early on Sunday morning, so I likely won't stream on Monday either. Probably gonna do, we'll do Monday. I don't know if we're gonna do the Monday hangover or not. If we don't, I may try to just do a bigger, like a longer catch-up stream on Monday and talk about yeah, go through and like talk about MegaCon and what it was like and all the experiences and stuff like that, which should be fun. And then maybe we'll do like a game after that. Then after MegaCon is over, the plan would be to finish Rising Revengeance and then also to start Resident Evil 9. Now that, you know, everybody else is like done kind of streaming it, then I'm like, cool. Now that means most people have probably watched it be played, and nobody has to be like, oh man, we can't like, I can't watch you stream this because I'm gonna get spoilers and stuff. Like, but yeah, guys. So yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday, we got streams. I don't know if we have any gaming streams on Wednesday, but I know we're definitely doing a Tuesday night main event. So we'll probably do a Tuesday night cooldown. There's a movie planned for next week. I mean, they can plan for a movie, but I just don't know if we're going to actually do it. I don't know who's going to be back. I don't know who's going to be back, who's going to be around. Like, I don't know what, like, everything changes around these, like, cons. Like, you know, if half the people get con crud, then nobody's going to be streaming it. So, I'll be there if they have one, but if they don't have one, I'll just do a stream anyways. So, but yeah, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to go get some sleep. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for the Streamlabs donations. Thank you for the gifted members and the memberships, the recommitments, and most importantly, thank you for your time. I appreciate you guys a lot. I look forward to seeing a bunch of you at MegaCon. If you can't go to MegaCon, if I have a good enough hotel Wi-Fi, I may try to do like a small stream, or maybe I'll just maybe pop in from my phone and say hello to everybody. But yeah, guys, I appreciate the hell out of you. You guys have a good rest of your night, and I will talk to you guys all later. See ya.